He's a winner, he's a star. He's a prince among men. Always coming way too far. He's a prince among men.
He's always right because he knows what's right. Winning is his game, he's always said. He's the best, he's the prince, and he's got the lot. And he hasn't let it go to his head.
He's a winner, he's a star. He's a prince among men.
Hello, Vincey.
What do you want?
I thought I'd have a pint of lager.
Well, you can think again. You can have a half. That's all you've got time for. I'm going to be out soon.
Vince, if I want a pint of lager, I can have a pint of lager.
Well, of course you can, but not here. I've got to go to a disciplinary hearing with Craig Barker. He was sent off again on Saturday. I'm going as a counter witness.
Oh, yeah? What sort of player is he?
Vicious, evil little sod. Death written across his forehead.
I remember him. I saw the game where he got sent off for biting someone.
Ah, that wasn't Craig's fault. He was provoked. The other player deliberately put his ear in Craig's mouth.
Well, with you speaking up for him, he probably stands a good chance of getting off.
Oh, I think so. You know, I don't need a disciplinary committee. I mean, I could discipline him myself. You see, I know about discipline. Because when I was a lad, my father took his belt off to me every day. He thrashed me within an inch of my life.
And it's not done you any harm, eh, Vince?
Well, he did. I spent most of childhood in hospital.
I had a wonderful childhood, me. We were poor but happy. My parents idolised me.
You are?
They did. I was their blue-eyed boy. They were so proud of me. I was a child prodigy. My picture was in the paper all the time. It was our Brian I felt sorry for, living in my shadow, like. I had what you call a golden childhood. I'm full of happy memories.
You're full of crap. Brian was your mum and dad's favourite. And no matter what you did to impress them, you just couldn't do it. And your picture was always in the paper because they were always trying to get you adopted.
Prince, they loved me. I was their little prince.
Rubbish. If it hadn't been for me, you'd have just have been another of life's losers. I moulded you, shaped you, made you into what you are today. I sometimes wish I hadn't bothered.
I think you'll find the reason I'm the greatest player...
Have you got all the tickets you need for the do on Saturday?
What? Yeah, everybody in the office is coming, as usual. Apart from Mark, as usual. Very loyal to me, my staff, you know.
It'll be a belter this year with the new bachelors. I've sold twice as many tickets as I usually do. Shh. Here's Craig, watch yourself. I won't keep you a minute, Craig. Don't go near him, he's vicious.
There's the death tattoo on his forehead.
It wasn't a tattoo, it was biro. And his man made him wash it off when he became captain of the youth team. Right. Come along, Craig. There's a good lad. Now be a good boy on the bus. And when we get there, please don't bite anyone.
Lisa, I'm going to do this thing for the News of the World. It's a celebrity survey, me and my pet. They want to know what I had when I was a kid.
And what did you have?
Well, I had worms and our Brian had nits. You can't really count them as pets.
No, didn't you have a dog or a cat or something?
No.
No, because 58% of British families have had a pet.
How do you know?
It's in this survey I'm translating. Aspects of the dysfunctional family in neo-urban British social structure.
Hey, I think I saw the movie.
It's really quite informative, in fact. Statistically, the nuclear family is in irreversible decline. You know, more families split up than stay together.
Well, I'm pleased to say that my family's still all right. Me and my parents are very close.
You haven't seen them in years?
No, but we're close. They only live half an hour down the road. And I have seen them. I saw my mum a couple of years ago.
Gary, when did you last speak to your mother?
It was at the trial.
That was 10 years ago. And you didn't speak to her then. You were giving evidence against her.
Yeah, well, it was my car she firebombed.
Gary, you know this business with your parents has gone on long enough.
The thing is, I never really had a pet when I was a kid. The nearest I got was a tin of sardines.
I'll put down that you kept cold water fish.
That's a good idea, Liesl. You know, I think I will try and get in touch with me mum.
This is to the head of European sales. And this is to the county council. And could you please just sign this? You've written MPJ Fitzherbert.
Yes?
Well, could you just put Daddy?
Why, what is it?
It's a birthday card for your son.
Well, look, I've signed it now. I'll have to put Daddy in brackets. I thought I'd already signed one of these.
Yes, you did. That was last year.
Oh, you'd be a parent, eh? The responsibility never stops. I said to Tubby McFinnan last night at the old boys' dinner, it was his lads at Morburn, I said, it's bloody hard being a father, eh, Tubby? And Tubby said, if you're going to be a father, it needs to be Well, he made a sort of man's joke.
I expect you have quite a lot of fun at your school dinners, don't you?
Oh, yeah. I seem to recall we debagged the president of Sri Lanka. That was bloody funny. I had a real skinful.
Well, you've got to let your hair down from time to time.
Yeah. I only discovered this morning that Tubby and his wife came back to my place. Seems they're staying for a few days.
Oh, how nice. Oh, and Mr. Fitzherbert, as regards a birthday present, I've taken the liberty of sending your son a cricket bat.
Oh, that's very kind, Beverly. If I had the time, I might try and send him something myself.
You don't need a spare ticket for Saturday, do you? For the disco at the football club?
No, thank you. Certainly won't be taking anyone. I don't know why we have to go.
Because Gary will sack us if we don't.
Just a lot of men getting drunk. I find it quite distasteful.
Oh, I always enjoy it. And Gary's very funny when he makes his speech.
Yes, if you like working class humour.
Yeah, I do.
So, why have you got a spare ticket?
It's Kevin. He won't be able to go.
Oh, what's wrong with him?
He says he's got elephantiasis. And it's all my fault.
What, you gave it to him?
No. I gave him Black's medical dictionary. I thought it had dealt with his ailments, but he's treating it like a train spotter's book, ticking off the diseases as he gets them. He won't come on Saturday, because he's planning to get enteroptosis.
Women get that after childbirth.
Oh! He's got his work cut out then.
Morning, girls.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Prince.
Morning, Gary.
Everything all right?
Yeah. But I'm afraid Kevin won't be able to come on Saturday.
That's good. Because he does put people off their food, you know, Sonia. Morning, Dave. Get in touch with the News of the World. Tell them I had fish.
For your tea or what? Not really news, is it?
It's their celebrity survey. Me and my pet. It's all in there. I had sharks, barracudas, the lot.
We've had a letter from the matron at the old people's home. She says thanks for the visit, they all enjoyed it. And thanks again for the donation of the stair lift.
Have they worked out how to slow it down yet?
Yeah. And Mrs. Barraclough is making a full recovery.
Oh, yeah, is she the one who was catapulted out the landing window? Dave, that was not my fault. When we eventually got her down from the tree, the first thing she said to me was no hard feelings.
No, she didn't. She said she had no feelings. In her legs.
Look, just give it a rest, Dave, yeah? The letter says she's going to be all right. I always do me bit for charity. I'm famous for it.
Save the Children phoned up this afternoon. Can you pop in there, sign a few photographs?
No, I'm busy. I'm going back to Friswell Street.
Where's that?
That is the house where I was born, Dave.
Well, what do you want to do that for?
I'm going to see my mum again.
She don't live there now.
I know that. I'm getting in touch with me past. I want to get the family back together again. Dave, I want to see me mum, that's all. I want a reunion. And I want you to phone up Cilla Black and get it on Surprise, Surprise.
You stupid! You fat bugger! You shouldn't be allowed near a football pitch, you idiot! You're rubbish, ref! Rubbish!
Vince, what are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm shouting abuse. The bar's not open yet.
It's okay, Vince. I don't want to drink. I've just been driving around the place trying to find Friswell Street. You know, the house where I was born.
You daft git!
You'll have a job. They pulled that house down years ago. They pulled all those streets down. It's the Grove now, shopping precinct.
I found that all right.
Yeah, your house will be in the middle of discount carpets.
I didn't see a carpet shop.
Are you blind as well as bent?
Vince, What are you up to?
I've got to make sure that I can be heard on that pitch from in here. Fleming disciplinary committee.
Oh, yeah. How did little Craig get on?
He got off, but I've been banned for the rest of the season from the touchline anyway.
What for?
Shouting abuse of the committee. It's all wrong, you know. I was only speaking my mind because I'm a great believer in authority. You're a dickhead, ref!
What happened to your hand?
Oh, Craig. He bit it after the hearing.
Vicious little...
No. Biting's his way of celebrating. You see, he's showing his gratitude. Biting the hand that feeds him.
Yeah. What time would you like me to get here on Saturday?
That's no odds to me what time you come. But if you don't want to miss the new bachelors, be here by 9 o'clock.
No, I meant what time would you like me to present the Player of the Year award?
Well, we want you to do it.
I do it every year, Vince.
Yeah, but this year I've got major stars. I've got the new bachelors coming here. I'm going to get one of them to present it. See, because they're real celebrities. Get back to Yorkshire, you four-eyed bods!
I always present the Player of the Year awards.
Yes, and you always complain about it. You always say you're never going to do it again.
Yeah, but I'll decide if I'm not going to do it again. I'm not having Vince decide I'm not going to do it again.
I don't understand why you're so bothered about it.
I'm not bothered. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me at all.
It's only an insignificant little football club. It's not important.
It is important, actually. It's where I started. Fernie Heath was where the great Gary Prince's career was first launched.
You're a bit of a sentimentalist, aren't you?
No.
You're really quite attached to your roots. Have you been in touch with your mother yet?
No, not yet. I'm going to get Dave to give her a bell.
I shouldn't do that, Gary. And I should get in touch with her yourself. And don't just ring her up out of the blue. Write a letter, or perhaps even send her some flowers as well. And arrange to meet on neutral ground.
Yeah, I will, Liesl, yeah. That's exactly what I'll do. And I know just the place, the Grove. I was there this afternoon. It's where the old family house used to be.
Oh, that's very appropriate. That'll really put her at her ease. It's very considerate of you, Gary.
Yeah, and it's right next to the bus station, so she'll be all right for getting home.
I was surprised to see old Whiffy Blackmore at the OM dinner this year.
Well, it's an open prison. He comes and goes as he pleases. I was chatting to him about his problem, actually.
So was I. Apparently, it's genetic. His son's called Whiffy, too.
No, not that problem. The fraud case, the prison sentence.
Oh, no, I didn't get round to that. No, we were having a farting competition. You know, he won 50 quid off me.
You always did like long odds, didn't you, Tubby?
It's the only way to bet, donkey, old boy. Never go for anything under 50 to 1.
I remember that bet you had with Shagger Wallace. 66 to 1 that you could eat your own weight in custard.
Ah, that was a damned good bet.
But you didn't do it.
Well, of course I didn't do it. No one could be expected to do it. I was sick after the 14th bowl. But the point is, had I done it, I'd have won 66 gobstoppers off him. And in my book, that's a damn good bet. Not that I'd have been able to eat 66 gobstoppers, not after all that custard.
Do you speak to Shagger at the Old Boys Do?
Yes, I joined him and the president of Sri Lanka in a game of pennies in the pot. Do you fancy a game, donkey? Winner takes all.
Stick that on the post, will you, Sonia?
It's to Mrs. Prince. Can't you just go and give it to Liesl now?
No, it's not for Liesl, it's for the other Mrs. Prince.
Oh.
Me mum. She's called Mrs. Prince too, you know.
Oh.
I'm meeting her on Saturday.
If she turns up.
Of course she'll turn up. I've told her what to do in the letter. 3 o'clock sharp in the shopping centre. Have you heard from Cilla Black yet?
No, not yet. Let's just wait and see how it goes on Saturday, eh? I mean, if it goes well, we'll stage a reenactment for the cameras later.
Good thinking, Dave. The old bag might get over emotional and blow it. See, this is a dress rehearsal, yeah? Hey, Sonia, send her some flowers as well. And put "See you in the Grove," Gary.
What sort of flowers should I send?
Expensive ones, big bunch.
No, I mean, roses or what?
Anything, I don't really care.
I've always liked Love in a Mist.
That's us maybe, Bev, but we're talking about flowers here.
Love in a Mist, Nigella Damascena, and it's Beverly.
For the wedding, we're having orchids in the church, and I'm having lily of the valley for my corsage.
Look, just send her a bunch of flaming flowers, big and pricey, yeah?
Come on, donkey, drop 'em. Yes!
What's going on in there?
Mr. Fitzherbert has a friend with him. It's the McFinnan of McFinnan.
The what?
He's a Scottish lad.
9 out of 10. Bolly, bolly, bolly.
Beat that if you can.
Getting ready to load. Loaded!
Crucial moment.
Take aim! Bombs away!
Only 8. Oh, man, I'm afraid that's another bet you've lost. You owe me a tenner.
Oh, well, hard cheese, eh? Hello, old horse. Tubby McFinnan.
All right. Bev told me you were a Scottish lad.
What? No, Laird. He's chief of the clan McFinnan.
You don't sound very Scottish.
Sorry?
He says you don't sound very Scottish.
Well, I should hope not. It's a dreadful accent. Practically incomprehensible. Anyway, there's no reason why I should sound Scottish. I've never even been there.
Tubby lives in Chelsea. He just owns most of Scotland.
Not anymore, old boy. Lost Perthshire in a poker game.
I don't know. The upper classes, eh? Born with a silver spoon in your mouth, you just fritter it all away. You should try and earn your living with a bit of honest graft, matey.
I'm sorry, I'm not getting a word of this. You're not Scottish by any chance, are you?
Can you let me in? Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Good morning, Mr. Hibbert.
Is his nibs in?
Mr. Prince is in a meeting. He's with Mr. Fitzherbert.
Right, thanks, love.
Excuse me?
See, there's a world of difference between old
I need
money
to
and
speak to you.
See, do you mind? This is my office. You can't just walk straight in.
Hey, do you mind? This is my office, built and paid for with my money. What do you think you're doing, Vince? You can't just walk straight in.
You just walked straight into my club.
Yeah, that's different. That was built and paid for with my money, too.
You're not still bleating on about that, are you? On and on and on and on.
Another Scotsman, donkey.
Look, I've just come to tell you that I've decided you can present the Play of the Year award after all.
Oh, yeah, the new bachelors have let you down, have they?
No, not at all. I just had to cancel the cabaret, that's all.
Why?
Well, there was a bit of a mix-up. It turns out that they're not the new bachelors. They're the nude bachelors. A bunch of male strippers from Castleford. I didn't half get a shock when their promotional material came through. Well, we'll have to make do with you.
You certainly know how to turn on the charm, don't you, Vince?
You don't have to do it if you don't want to. No skin off my nose.
I'll do it, Vince, because I always do it. And let's face it, you're never going to find a better man for the job.
That's true. Councillor Ketley's busy on Saturday night. I've still got a few tickets left if you're interested.
No, I'm not. I'm not remotely interested.
Oh, what about your mate? I bet he'd like a couple.
What's the Scotsman say?
He says he bets you'd like a couple of tickets.
I'll have a bet with anyone, old boy. How much?
Then it's not a
10
bet.
quid. You'll enjoy it. And if you come after 9, you'll miss his speech.
Vince practically begged me to do it. It was pathetic, really.
Well, I hope you were gracious about it.
Am I ever anything else? Hey, you missed a weed there.
It's not a weed. It's an antirrhinum.
Well, it looks like a weed. I don't know why you're doing this. I pay a gardener to do this, you know.
Shall I cut some flowers for your mother?
Nope, all sorted. I sent her some proper ones. Shop bought, very expensive. None of your garden rubbish.
I think I'll pick some for the house.
I'll go and get the flower picker.
No, Gary, it isn't necessary.
Hey, Liesel, that's what it's for. I had it specially imported from Holland. Cost me a fortune. Leave it all to me, Liesel. Don't touch a thing.
Isn't that nice?
What?
Gary. He's always so considerate, isn't he?
Yes.
I think that's the most important thing in a marriage, being considerate.
Yes, it's very important, Sonia. But you know, for a relationship to be really successful, you have to work at it.
Yeah, Claire Rayner said that on telly.
A lot of people say it, Sonia. I just said it. Do you and Kevin work at your relationship?
If we're not too busy. But Kevin can only work at one thing at a time. At the moment, it's emphysema.
I've always been very fortunate with my husband. You see, Christopher and I are a partnership.
Oh!
We always consult one another about everything. Only last night he told me where we were going on holiday.
Oh, that's lovely.
It's not, actually. We're going to Menorca again, and I don't like it there.
Enjoying your lunch, girls?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Prince. It's always pleasant eating al fresco.
Is it?
I'm eating sandwiches.
Good. Hey, Sonia, don't you drop any crumbs in that grass. There's a good girl. Top quality turf, that is, you know. And where's Mark? Has he deserted his post as well?
Mr. Fitzherbert is still in his office with the McFinnan of McFinnan.
Yeah, still messing about, I suppose.
Certainly not. They're working out a deal.
Whose deal is it?
Yours, old horse.
Right, go. I'll bet 2. 4. 6. 10 grand and the Porsche.
This'll do the job in half the time, love.
Gary, I only want a small bunch for the living room.
No prob, Bob. This'll give you whatever you want. It's me blurred cropper, developed in the Dutch tulip fields. Here we go. Why don't we have some flowers in the kitchen as well? It's nice having flowers around the house, eh, love?
Yes, only I hadn't planned on quite so many.
You can't have too much of a good thing, sweetheart.
You're probably right.
Hey, I'm always right.
Well, you were a little nervous about meeting your mother again.
No. Just got a bit of a jippy tummy, that's all. Hey, do you think I should have worn the suit, or shall I keep it for the real thing?
What real thing?
Nothing. I hope she's pleased to see me.
I'm sure she will be, Gary.
Think I better go.
Well, good luck.
No, I mean, I think I better go again before I go. Mum!
I'm sure the fact that he's late is a good sign. Means he and his mother have hit it off.
It's not a good sign for me. I'm already low on hot pot, and I've got to announce the Player of the Year soon.
He will be here. Vince, when has he ever let you down?
About 4 times a week since 1972.
It's a good do, isn't it? I really enjoyed the hot pot.
No, there weren't much of it. Can I get anyone another drink?
Yes, please. I'll have a Dubonnet lemonade.
I feel like a fish out of water.
I don't think they do cocktails. Get you another tomato juice.
This is not my idea of a good night out. It's the ambience I object to.
I didn't even notice an ambulance.
Ambience. It's French atmosphere.
Oh, I hadn't noticed that either.
Still no sign of him, Mrs. Prince.
Not yet, no.
Well, if he doesn't get here soon, I might as well go home. I'm halfway through kissing the gunner's daughter.
I'm sorry.
It's Ruth Rendell, Inspector Wexford.
That's been on telly.
I'm reading it in hardback.
Never thought her sister poisoned her.
Thank you, sir.
Excuse me.
Oh, here's Mr. Fitzherbert.
And he's with a woman?
2 glasses of white wine, please, barman.
Hello, Mark. What brings you up here?
Tubby McFinnan's Porsche. I won it off him at cards.
Lucky you. Who's the lady?
Tubby McFinnan's wife. I won her, too. I started her for the weekend. She wanted to come here to see how the other half live. Old Tubby's gone off to a casino, lucky devil.
You were at public school together, weren't you?
Yeah.
Pity you never left. Here we go, ladies.
Hey, Dave. Who's that with Mark?
Oh, it's the wife of that mate of his.
Of course, it's Mrs. McFinnan of McFinnan. How nice. She's probably an honourable, you know.
Which is more than you can say for her husband.
Take a pew, Charlotte.
Look, Reg, if there's no meat in the hot pot, tell them it's vegetarian hot pot. And for those who don't like vegetarian food, tell them it's potato pie.
Are you enjoying yourself, Beverly?
Well, I can't say that I am, actually. I don't find the company very congenial.
Nothing in common with anyone, eh?
No.
Same as me.
Oh.
Beverly, do you fancy a spot of company this evening?
Oh, Mr. Fitzherbert, I don't know what to say.
Say yes.
Yes.
Oh. Here you are then, Charlotte. This is Beverly, she'll talk to you. Beverly, she'll keep you company. Right then, well, I'm off to join Tubby at the casino. Thanks a lot, Beverly, you've done me a real favour.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Just quiet, right. As many as you know, the bachelors will not be appearing tonight due to unforeseen circumstances. Well, bits of them were not unforeseen, actually. I've also been let down again by the person who was meant to be presenting the player of the...
All right, I'm here.
Oh, about time too. Right, standing in for the bachelors and Councillor Ketley due to prior commitments, we've got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to make a long speech, because yous know me and I know you. You're like me family.
Oh, God.
I've had quite an emotional day.
He's drunk.
So it's good to be home.
Get on with it.
I first won this award when I was 12 years old, the youngest person ever to receive it. And I'm glad to say that this year, the winner is 11-year-old Craig Barker. Well done, son.
Screaming! You'll upset him. He's only showing his gratitude.
Well, Mr. Prince, now really, you should have a tetanus jab. And if I were you, I'd have a test for rabies.
Thanks, Bev.
Beverly, you're lucky I'm in the St. John's ambulance.
Yes, my lucky day, isn't it?
What happened to your eye?
She hit me.
Who? Your mother?
I thought it was me mum. Turned out to be some old biddy on her way to the carpet shop. She caught me one with her handbag. Then she accused me of mugging her. 5 hours I was down at that police station.
But they must have realized it was a misunderstanding.
They let me go after 2 hours, then rearrested me.
Why?
Me mum had been on the phone. She said I'd been issuing death threats. I sent her flowers with the message, "I'll see you in the grove." She told the police I'd said I'd see her in the grave. I blame Sonia. I'll murder her.
Oh, darling.
Sorry. I don't need them as family anyway. I've got you. And I've got this place. This is me. This is where I come from. This is where I belong.
It's 11:30. If you two aren't out of here in 1 minute flat, I'm calling police.
He's always right because he knows what's what. When it is his game, he's always said. He's the best, he's the prince, and he's got the lot. And he hasn't let it go to his head. In the Hall of Fame, he's an all-time great. Finest football player on the stage. Patted on the back by the hand of fate. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
He's a winner, he's a star, he's a prince among